The road into Majar al-Kabir is adorned with posters of the dead, martyrs not of the insurgency against the British, but of a more recent conflict, the fight against ISIS. This is a deeply conservative tribal society. We are the first British people to come here for years, perhaps since the British Army left. Ali Majamez is typical of the men here, bitter and still seething at the lack of planning and the collapse of Iraqi society. How much anger is there still in this area towards the British? He says there's an anger that I cannot describe. Everyone has a hatred towards the British because of their behaviour. Many people were killed, many were injured, many women became widows. What happened here is symbolic of the wider failures in Iraq. The town's police station was the scene of an infamous incident. It was riddled with bullets after 6 British Royal Military Police made their last stand against a mob of 400. The tragedy exemplified the poor equipment, backup and planning that dogged the British deployment in Iraq. Karim Hashim shows where the fighting started after tensions boiled over between British paratroopers and local tribesmen. He describes how after the invasion, Iraq and the town faced a security vacuum, how he tried to warn the Red Caps of the trouble and the approaching mob. The bloodshed that followed in the town was a microcosm of the wider war. Both sides lost as liberation gave way to insurgency. 13 years on here in Majar al-Kabir, there is still a boiling sense of anger towards the British Army and Tony Blair in particular. Abdul Wahid's son was shot on the same day as the 6 RMPs, contributing to the fury of the mob. I'm against the killing of British soldiers, he says, but my son was killed for nothing. He didn't do anything. There's still raw grief here at a war that's as controversial in Iraq as it is in Britain. Dan Rivers, News at 10, Majar al-Kabir, Iraq.